Morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Monica Anthony, and welcome back to the Art of Memories. And this is my first episode of 2026, and I'm really hyped. I'm super excited. We're in an elevated space. It's in my home, but we've moved it down to a more concrete space where I can call this is my studio. So slowly we're getting there. We can't just throw money out and just invest in everything. But you can't really see, but I have a rug. I have a table. I have this microphone. I've always had this microphone. To start the pod, at the beginning, back 2024, I had this and I wanted to do with this, but I just felt like starting off it was a lot. I wasn't in a permanent place where I could have a permanent setup. So there was a lot of, what I'm trying to say is there was a lot of setting up and take down, which just made it really hard. And just for starting, I just wanted to chat. I didn't want anything super official. To start the pod, I wanted it to be very simple, something I could do on my own and not have to rely on other people. So that's why I toned it down. I never showed anyone that first episode because it really wasn't much. So it's in the archives, but that's why I kind of reverted to the little Amazon microphones just to start, and it worked for me. It really did. For the first few episodes it did, but now since I'm in a space, my home, somewhere where I don't have to do setup and take down consistently, it's just, this is here to stay. So it's a lot easier for me to just be okay, boom, plug things in, let's start. It's super simple. So I'm super happy. But yeah, this is what I got. I'm still waiting for one more thing that's coming from overseas, but I can't wait for you guys to see it. It's really gonna turn this into my studio. Anyway, so I'm just super excited. But also, as you can see, I have another chair here. That's for future reference. It's just, we bought the chairs in pairs, but it's also in a plans of I've had a lot of requests of interviews and I'm not opposed to it, but I really just want to establish this on my own, especially since the Art of Memories are predominantly my memories. I want to really make that my foundation of the podcast first, but I definitely think later this year we can branch out and maybe every month or 2 months, we have a special guest, because everybody has memories, everybody has stories, and I want to hear them. I want you guys to hear them. I have just people in my own life who have really cool things that have going on for them that I would love to share. So definitely a coming soon thing, but that's 2026 just started. Give me a second to get it ramped up. But yeah, I'm super excited. I'm super excited. But I don't even think we've run my intro. Run that track. Run that track.
Hi, you have reached the Art of Memories. Please leave a message after the tone.
Yeah, just to start, I want to do a special shout out to my girl Emma. If you guys are looking to get in shape, the best you've ever looked in your whole entire life, and you want someone who's, of age and relates to you and your story, hit up my girl Emma at FemFit Pro. That's FemFit Pro Instagram and on all socials, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, go and follow her, hit her up, DM her. She has a special contest right now for 4 free sessions with her, one-on-one sessions. She has a very beautiful home boutique that she's created herself, and it's a really safe space for women to just go and start their workout journey. There is no expectations. She's so knowledgeable, has countless certifications. So if that's something that you're interested in, go hit her up. And if you didn't hear the message me and I'll put you in contact with her. But that's at FemFit Pro. So go and hit her up. Yeah, I love that. I've worked out with Emma a few times, and she's definitely helped me with my own personal journey. So definitely do that. But today, guys, I do have a story to tell. But I first also want to talk about just an update. I want to get in the habit of just giving you guys an update about me and who I am. Just because, again, this is the space to do so, and to do so. And I also think that is the whole point of you also understanding my memories better, is understanding me. And then that way, for future reference, when big things happen in my life, you're in the loop. And this is like, it's a secret society here. Like, if you are not watching this or listening to this now, they're missing out. But I do have a special project that is coming out next month, Black History Month. It's very near and dear in my heart. I've been working on this since August. I've had some great help with some amazing people in the city who are helping me just like make this a reality. So I'm super excited. I don't want to say too much. I almost said too much, but just stay tuned. And again, follow my pages at The Art of Memories, and Monty Anthony X on Instagram, Monty Anthony X on TikTok, the_Art of Memories on YouTube. Follow on everything, and if you're a real one, you'll get to know. And then, what was the other update I had with the pod? Oh, that was the other thing. If you're interested in attending an event that is pre kind of Black History Month, is at the end of this month, and you kind of live in Ottawa, but you're in kind of the local area, suburbs. I'm not going to get too specific, but go and get your tickets for Stories and Sweets. It's a great event that has a lot of Black entrepreneurs, vendors who will be setting products and food and treats that they make, just, kind of like an expo vibe, something where you can go walk around and kind of see what your community has to offer. And I'm saying this also because there's a second part where there are performances and stuff like spoken word, singing. And that second part of the event, I will be your MC. So if you want to come see me do my thing on a bigger stage and, not just to my phone and camera. Yeah, so if you want to come and see me, come and watch me at the Stories and Sweets events, January 25th from 1 to 5 p.m. The first from, I believe, 1 to 3:45 is the vendors portion. And then from 3:45 to 5 is the on main stage portion, which again, I'll be on stage and I'll be introducing the people, getting the crowd all riled up. And there's a trivia portion. But anyways, no more spoilers. If you want to be there, come see me. There is tickets. I will try to link it in the bio. I'm gonna do that. This is a one-man show here. I'm not some IT person, but I'm gonna link that in my YouTube bio so you guys can see it. But yeah, so lots going on. I am busy, but I never not busy enough to have time for you. So here I am, ready to share another story, and it honestly has nothing to do with what is going on now. This story that we're going to talk about today is from my trip to Japan. I went to Japan May 2025. So literally last summer, but inevitably I have never spoken about it. I posted pictures, but I have yet to share stories of stuff that happened there. And it was an amazing trip. I don't know why I haven't, but now is the time. There are two significant things that took place when we were there that I must talk about. You just have to hear about it. So here we go. So this trip took place in May 2025, and it was a long ways to get there. You know how far Japan is? It's far. So on the way, we left from Ottawa to Montreal in a car, Montreal to Vancouver on a plane, Vancouver to Tokyo on a plane. But our first stop of our 3-week trip was in Osaka. So when we got to Tokyo, we had to take another plane to Osaka. So you can kind of put together how long that was. That's over 20 hours of traveling. Nonetheless, we get to Osaka. We're time to get to our B&B. This is 4 of us, by the way. Me, my boyfriend, my brother-in-law, and my sister. So we land in Osaka, and it's okay, time to get to our B&B. How do we get a car? Because we ain't no backpackers. Don't ever invite me in something that involves me lugging more than 30 pounds on my back for an X amount of time. And I am not staying in no hostel either, unless it's a one where it's women's only. I kind of have a bathroom, my own bedroom. Certain stipulations, but not, please, I'm not that girl. Don't test me. I don't do stuff like that. And neither does the group. So what I'm trying to get at is that we had 4 checked luggages all together, and everybody had a backpack, and I think there was 1 carry-on. So kind of picture this in your head. We had a whole lot of stuff to lug to our Airbnb, and we need to find a car. But going into this, the boys did a lot of Duolingo. That did not come in handy, let me tell you that. You can't just, no matter how early you start, it might help you with, the hellos and thank yous and, the small interactions, but it's not going to help you in the long run. So getting a car was quite the mission. And having just got off how many planes, we're tired, we're hungry, the jet lag, that was the first time I actually believed in it. I am the first person. I've never have faced jet lag. The furthest I guess that I would have faced this maybe like Europe, but I've never really believed in jet lag. But that day, I knew it was real. So finally, you can't really download apps. The apps were complicated, and all the cars that were at the airport, like the taxis, they were too small for us. Like, I reiterate, we had like checked bags, packed to the brim. Oh, not really, because we were going to do some shopping. But yeah, nonetheless, some man, I guess, saw us struggling, and he was typing on his phone, and he was like, somehow communicated, I think through the Google Translate, like he speaks, it translates to English, shows us. Anyways, he told us that he called somebody for us. Perfect. I think like 10 minutes later, my boy Hattori, he pulls up in his whip, a big van. I felt like royalty. It was celebrity. It was giving North America's like Black Suburban. Like we were pulling out. So he comes up and he puts all of our luggages in the car for us. We didn't touch anything. And we gave him the address and he took us to our destination. But here's the trick. On our way, we gave him the address, right? We type it in, he kind of is making a face. We're like, okay, no problem. Like, I don't know, I think it was like 30 minutes. Continuing to drive, we are getting closer and closer to our destination. And in the car, he's like using his phone to like speak into it. We're just having like basic conversation. And as we get closer to our destination, you can tell he's kind of getting uneasy. And we're like, I'm trying not to think too much of it. Like, I don't know, we just got here. I don't know nothing. We just got here. So finally, we're in the right area, but we can't find like where the B&B is. There were so many buildings in this area by itself. There are buildings everywhere in Japan. Like one building might have like 15 businesses. So pinpointing where this exact place is was very hard. And, like obviously Google, like the maps doesn't work the same as like North America. Like their addresses aren't like a 1234 Berry Street Lane. It's obviously not like that. Long story short, we're doing too much driving, but I remind you this is a taxi. So the more driving we're doing, the more the meter's running up, and we're like, get me out, because I'm not going to play this game of like running the meter just to find, like we can walk 200 meters to find where it is with our luggage. So we tell him to stop. He pulls over. He starts unloading the stuff, but he's speaking again into his phone. I'm thinking he's going to say like, have so much fun, you guys. Thank you so much. Also exchange numbers, as I know like we're going to have to go back to the airport and we're going to need his whip. But why does this guy talk into his phone? And, the Febreze like automatic thing sprayed, and I thought it was over with for me right now. That was very scary. But he turns his phone and he's thinking he's laughing. So nothing could have prepared me for what his phone said. But why did this guy turn his phone and it read, "You guys are staying in the most dangerous area of Osaka." Excuse me. Excuse me. I just got here. And you're telling me that we booked this Airbnb in one of the sketchiest areas of this place? You're kidding. But he's laughing. So I'm like, it's just like, how do we take this information? I'm like fried. I'm hungry. I need to lie down. So we're kind of looking at each other like, did we make a mistake? Like, but the Airbnb was nice. Like the listing was beautiful. It looked so clean. Like there was nothing wrong with the listing itself. Obviously looking around, it wasn't giving like hodgepodge, you're in the nice area. Like it wasn't giving that. But also like, I don't want to say I know dangerous, because I know where I live is definitely not the most dangerous area, but like just where I live, just giving sketchy. Ottawa, they're sketchy. So like from what that was giving to what we have here, I was like, this ain't shit. Like, so that was basically like the conclusion we made, was like, maybe to him this is like considered, sketchy and like not like safe, but to us it wasn't giving that. And I know that because like it just didn't feel that way. Like, when you're walking around somewhere and you feel like, oh, maybe we should get out of here, it did not give that. Like, yeah, like maybe there was like some low income housing, but it wasn't giving like, oh my god, like when you go outside, like duck, don't turn left type of thing. Like it wasn't giving that at all. So anyways, we took our stuff, we checked into the Airbnb. Once again, it was beautiful. The building was so nice. I don't know if like that's maybe a bit of gentrifying, I don't know. But anyways, it was so funny because it was almost like comedic timing. Like you're so tired, you just land, and somebody who you don't know, you just met maybe 30 minutes ago, who's driving you to your destination and it's also dropping you off, like, bye, good luck, maybe you make it, maybe you die, I don't know. Like that's like, why? Don't put fear in us, especially as foreigners. Like, we're coming across the world, you're telling me like, yo, best luck. So anyways, that was just funny. And to start off the trip, like, that was lit. But the second story is also kind of a continuation of that because it's the next day. So we go to bed, we rest up. Next day, we hit the ground running in Osaka. We're in Downtonbury, we're walking around, we're eating, we're shopping. I swear we did the most that day. And if you take anything from this trip, be mindful. We were there for 3 weeks. Pace yourself, because like by halfway, like it was giving tired. But that's also why we had booked the second portion of the trip in Okinawa, which is giving beach. It's giving like more calm, in like sun in the sand. Anyways, and then we finished in Tokyo. So if like that's just kudos to our planning because we needed that. But anyways, next case, we're shopping, we're doing whatever. And that night we were like, let's do karaoke. Karaoke is a big thing there. You can do karaoke on any block. But we decided to do it at a place called Big Echo. It's like one of those big franchises that does karaoke. Like you can find it anywhere in any city really. So we go in there and it's all you can drink. And so we're drinking and it's like, you got to finish your cup, but we were finishing our cup. So we're singing, we're drinking, turning on the iPad. Yeah, get me another one, a whiskey dark. Like, bro, doesn't matter. We are ordering, we're drinking, and they're bringing that on the fly. Life was good. So then we're like, we're feeling great. It's our first night. Let's go to the club. So my boyfriend did research ahead of time and found this club that was nearby called Ghost. If you're ever in Osaka and you want to have a good time, go to a club called Ghost. And so we start walking there. Of course, you can like publicly drink there. So we go to 7-Eleven, we go and buy stuff, and there's this man in there. Or I think we had met him outside first before going in. And we were at a crosswalk. He was at a crosswalk. He was giving 50 something, but he looked good. And he also wasn't dressed like that. Like he was in a cool ass bucket hat. Also, they can dress there in Japan. Like they can dress there. But like, it was just like ironic because he was giving a certain age, but he's also like, he was in like a bucket hat, a shirt. I want to say like cargo pants. Like it was a really sick fit. So we were like, oh, okay. So he obviously like language barrier, but like he knew a bit of English. So I don't even know how conversation started. We start talking, yada, yada, yada. So we cross the street and he follows us. So that's when we go into the 7-Eleven. We buy some alcohol. We're in there. He's suggesting stuff for us to buy. We get it. And then we come out and we're kind of just like outside on the corner, like just doing our drinks so we can head to the club. It's like maybe a 20-minute walk. So we're outside, we're chatting, and it's just so random because we're at our like first like official night. We're drinking plastered, and just this random man is just like chatting us up, but like not really chatting because again like the language barrier, like, but we're just like, where did you come from? So I'll insert a video so you can kind of get a gist of like what that outside part was like.
It's also famous, but I think it's more famous.
No, this is us.
Oh, that's the Virgin do along.
God knows, man. I don't know.
Non, ça vient aussi de ça.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
they both
that,
came.
Yeah, try it again.
Okay, yeah, try it.
Try to
Honey.
funny.
Real funny.
Let me help you.
Open it for him.
There we go. That one's good.
Yeah, that's better.
That one's good. This
You know,
one's
put
good.
up.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. He knows.
That's from his hometown.
Yeah, he knows what's
Okay,
up.
let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's go.
Where?
Street.
Dans quelle ville?
And honestly, like, I was like, I don't know if I was nervously laughing because I did not know what was going on, or I was generally laughing. I don't remember. But anyways, so it comes up that we're going to the club. So he's like, okay, you know, like, I'll come that way too. Like, I want to go to the club. And it's like, okay, like, no problem. And he's giving, like, nice. Like, he's giving chill. But on the way there, again, 20-minute walk, he suddenly mentions that he has, like, 4 daughters. And, you know, they're, like, kind of growing up. And he's a dad. What? Like, again, I tell you, the way he was dressed, it was like, you got kids? Because why are you out? And like, it was just like we just so happened to be the group to run in. But like, do you do this often? Do you just run into people and tag along to their plans? Like, you should be at home. But anyways, we're walking, we're chatting, and so now it's kind of like, okay, it's sus. We get to the club. He pays for our entry. Thank you so much. That's so nice of you. We give code check. I don't think he had a code. We get in. Club is booming. Boom. Like, you don't understand. Like, I'll roll the clip. The club was lit. So now we're like, this is what we are in Japan. And their party scene, unmatched. So we get in there, he's still with us. And again, like, it wasn't giving weird, but now it's giving like, we're trying to enjoy our night. Like, nice to meet you. We're in the club now, but like, let's go our separate ways. But that was not the case. Tell me why he was like, these are my best friends. Like, if you didn't know that he didn't know us, you would have thought like, oh, look at this group, like, so nice. Like, that's probably like someone that they know. No, we did not know that man. He had his arm around us. Like, it was like, long time no see. Like, these are my besties. Bro, again, let me insert the clip to give you more of a gist. Like, what? What the heck is... It's just... What did we do to ask for this? So then, we're like, okay, like, you gotta go. So now me and my sister decided, like, we gotta tell the guys to politely tell him, like, beat it. Like, I don't want to be rude, but it's kind of ruining the vibe now, because I don't really like to be like touched by, obviously, I don't think anyone would, by someone like you don't know, but he's getting way too friendly and it's kind of creeping us out now. So we tell one of the guys, and so they go up to him and it's kind of like, hey, like, you know, like, we just want to spend some time by ourselves. And he's just like, are you listening to what we're saying? Let me check if this is recording. Like, are you listening to what we're saying? And he's just, no, like, sir, we're telling you that we would like to spend the night by ourselves. And he's just like, not getting the gist. So then we kind of we're in a circle, right? And so we kind of make like a space in the circle for him to like, we're kind of giving a runway, like, follow the yellow brick road, go this way, go, like, bye-bye. And in the bush paw, like, he said, I'm sad, or like, I'm standing, I'm with you, we are together. Like, So I was getting frustrated because now it's like, does he not understand? Is he acting like he doesn't understand? Like, again, I don't want to be rude. We just got here. Maybe it's just like a friendly thing. Maybe people here are super friendly. Like, we don't know. I don't know. But it's like, I don't want to be in this predicament. So finally, I think me and my sister decide to go to the bathroom. So we go to the bathroom. Why the heck is this man following us? So we're standing in line. We're like, we're going to the girls' bathroom. You can't come in. And so finally, he kind of like drifts away. And two girls in line were like, do you know that man? And we were like, no. And he was like, is he bothering you? We were like, yeah, kind of. We're trying to get rid of him. And they were like, oh, okay. Like, again, I don't know if they were from there or they were from abroad. I don't know. But they're just kind of like, okay, like, we're clocking it. Like, and we're like, okay, thanks. We go to the bathroom. We come out. And this is the first time of liberty where he is not with us. So we're like, if we can keep it this way, let's keep it this way. Let's try not to run into him for the rest of the night. So my sister and I, we leave the bathroom. We try to like maneuver our way onto the dance floor. Boom! He's right there. Jump scare. He is right there. So, but his back is facing us. He's facing forward, so he doesn't see. So we like, I have never like. It was like he sees us and we were like that. That's what it was giving. It was like hide. So we go opposite direction, go around, finding our way through. We're together, and finally we get reconnected with the boys. So it's like perfect. So we're all together. We're dancing. We're like, finally, we lost him. Like, let's enjoy our night, guys. Let's have fun. It's like you can. Oh, it's like. It's like in the scary movies where something is gonna happen and the music starts to get like scary and it's like I don't know how to describe it. Why is he right there? He's right there. So anyways, he's with us again and now it's like, bro, wrap it up. Like, I'm fed up. You need to get away from me. So then finally it was one of the boys that was just like, it was very clear now, blunt. Like, there was no beating around the bush. There was no being nice. Like, we were finally like, you need to leave us alone. We would like to spend the night, just us. We're not comfortable. Like, using words where it was giving like, we're being very, you can't act like, you know, there's no misinterpreting. We're being very straight up right now. Please leave us alone. So anyways, he, I think, got the gist. Or I don't know if he did a long time ago and just was acting like he didn't, but he got the gist. And finally we saw him like navigate elsewhere into his own. But he was also kind of like mad. So we were like, bro, we don't owe you anything. We met you on the road. Like on the side of the road. But like, was that his ploy the whole time? Like, was his plan just to like meet some foreigners and like join them for the night? Like, we don't know. We don't know. But yeah, finally we saw him kind of at the back of the club kind of sulking. But it was like, I don't know what your plan was here. Like, we're nice. Very nice. But it gets to a point where it's like, I just don't know you that well. And you're acting like you know me. And he's talking about drinks, buy drinks. Nah, bro. So anyways, yeah. That, it kills me. Like, that's freaking hilarious, that story, think about it. And even like to this day, like, we still kind of laugh about it. Or like, I'll stumble on those videos and I'm like, what? That was all like literally in the first like 24 hours of being there. But the rest of the trip was great. That place has my heart. Like, every time I go somewhere else, I say that has my heart. But like, truly, I need to go back within probably the next 3 years. Yeah, maybe even 2 if I can force the finances. Like, it's a bit of a mission because you just have to make it worthwhile. The ticket's not that expensive, but obviously if you're not doing like I don't even know if they have like hostels and stuff there. I don't know if that's the vibe, but you gotta pay for a place. Obviously, like, we're a group, right? Or like 2 couples, so you gotta like be mindful of like, you know, having 2 separate bedrooms. Like, I guess like not the whole trip. Like, we just got lucky where we found places where, yeah, like each couple could have a bedroom, but we probably could have done with like maybe in one, like we went to, again, Osaka, Okinawa, Tokyo, maybe in one of those places we could have probably just shared a bedroom. Like, it's really not that serious, but that's just like how we travel. That's just how we plan. But yeah, Osaka again, really great. We did like day trip to Kyoto. We even went to an onsen. If you have a chance, go to one. Cultural experience. Like I just felt so at peace, and it's very liberating. I just don't know how to describe it. You just gotta go, guys. The food is amazing. The cuisine, I mean, that it's my favorite of all time. So I was at that conveyor belt sushi where like you order on an iPad and it comes on a conveyor belt. I was at that. I think we maybe went. I mean, we only went to it in Tokyo, but I think within the like 5 days we were there, I think I went like 3 times, 2 or 3 times. But anyways, and I was there for a bit. Like you go to your full. It's not that expensive. Like it's all you can eat, and you just order an iPad and it comes out in front of you and orders. But we shopped. I got some great pieces of clothing stuffed where I'm like I couldn't even get it here, and it fit me. Like it genuinely. I've got these. Oh, I haven't got them. What's it called? Like done yet. But I got these like cargo pants that I normally can't find things that like fit like my butt and my thighs properly, but it did. I do have to get it taken in just a bit because the waist is slightly a little loose, but they're fire. I need to wear them like this summer because it's a fit. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed those 2 stories. Honestly, it's such a good time. It's such a good time and it makes me laugh. I hope it made you laugh, but there is so much to come. I can't wait. By the time I make another episode, I think stories and sweets might have already taken place by then because I'm on like a bi-weekly-ish type of timeline for when I record and edit and upload. So by that time, I'll probably already have completed. So I'll probably talk about that next episode and kind of give you guys a recap if you did miss it. But I have a lot of things going on. I'm super excited. Even on my TikTok, like I'm trying to be on my content creator. This is just the time for me to figure out kind of what I want to do. So like, the podcasting is definitely like my main like thing that I want to tap into, but content creating is also fun. I try not to make it like an obligation. It's just kind of like if I think something's funny or like I might post it, but that's not really like an obligation. The emceeing, I emceed my sister's wedding and that was super fun. So I'm excited to kind of MC again, and maybe again, it might be something that I can tap into, for future reference. If other people decide to book me, I hope I do a good job. I know I will. It's me. But hey man, if you're not your confidence has to be so out of the floor. You just have to be like so delusional for things to happen. And I've just been tapping into my delusions and great things have been happening. So I'm very excited. But yes. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much. And till next time, and hopefully next time I have my last piece of like decor that you guys will also see. But love from TA of M, and until next time.